Hello, my crafty friends. Today I'm sharing a pop-up card I made with this fun Swanderful stamp set from Your Next Stamp. Now this is larger than A2. It is a North American size A6, and folded it is 4.5 inches across and 6 inches high, and it fits perfectly into an A6 envelope. I used the Swanderful stamp set from Your Next Stamp, and it has such cute images. Now, with COVID all across the industry, shipments were delayed, manufacturing was delayed. So this would have been a really cute one if it had come out in time for Mother's Day. But again, it has images that you can use for lots of other occasions. And I just love the sweet faces on these swans. They also come with coordinating die sets that are available for purchase separately. On my card, I also used the Your Next Stamp stitched puffy clouds. They come two to a set, and I used the small one on the front, and you can see if I have extras, I just add them into the bag to use at a later date on another project. Now this sweet heart frame is actually created using the scalloped hearts from, that's probably not the right name, fancy scalloped heart dies from Studio Katia. And when you nest the two together, you get this frame. If you just use the outside, you get a sweetheart, and I did have a card made with that on my blog not too long ago. So I do love that it's a frame that's perfect for shaker cards, even though this is not a shaker card. I have lots of ideas now in my head. And I like that the scallop is on both sides as well as the little piercing marks. I used sequins with a blue tinge from the cat's pajamas, and the high is a retired die from MFT Stamps. Inside is the pop-up. So I use Karen Burniston's Cupcake Pop Up quite a bit as just a generic die. If you disguise the cupcake on the top, then it can be just a generic pop-up and you can animate all kinds of things. And I also had come up with a way of doubling it, and I will put a link below in the description to the blog post that shows you how I doubled it. So this is the Cupcake Pop-Up die here. And now it does stick out just a little bit from these particular labels. Normally I put something larger on it and it doesn't stick out. But when I cut it, it had that little tip of the icing on each side, and I simply just snipped those off with scissors, so they didn't stick out above. Now that probably wouldn't have made a difference. It's another opportunity to embellish on that area, but I really just cut those off. So it's a nice card. It mails, or folds rather, nice and flat for mailing. Will mail for a single stamp. I added some more of the swans. Oh man, I love those images. And again, hard to see in the video, but they each got just a little bit of Wink Stella on their bellies to make them shimmer a little bit. Some more sequins for some shine. A few more of the puffy clouds. You can see I used both of them. This is a stitched label from Paper Smooches, which unfortunately Paper Smooches is closing out, but I've had this one in my stash for a very long time. I did ink blending with Tailored Expressions blending brushes and dye inks just to add some color. And then my stamp by Riley & Company on the back. If you enjoyed my video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more of my interactive cards. And that is it for me today.